Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, guys, it got bad. I'm talking real bad. The storms came through. I was talking to you the other night, and you know, the rain was so hard. Well, tornado warnings after that. You guys saw that. Well, another night and another day of tornado watches and warnings around the area. We were fine here. I'll start off right with the bat. You know, Grandma Carol and I were fine. She's in the log home right there. I was in the camper over there, and survived. Now, I will say the ride into work this morning was crazy. Oh my gosh, we had 60-mile-an-hour winds as I'm driving into work. The SUV was pulling all over the place, and of course the torrential downpours. Then it stopped. I walked into the building, and then it let loose again. I was like, yes, thank you, Lord, because I have to walk about a quarter mile from the parking lot to the changing building. Parking lot changing buildings right next to each other. Then I have to walk about a quarter mile back to my office, and most of that's all outside in the elements. So it sprinkled on me a little bit, had my raincoat on, it got into my building, and it let loose. It's a tin metal roof, a sheet metal roof, and it let go, and wind started howling and blowing, and then it let up again. We got, all right, you know, that was done. That was done. Well, about 11 o'clock this morning, it came up again, and guys, it was 60, 70-mile-an-hour winds. There was some hail popping down with it, and it was about 65, 70 degrees when it happened too. So that's way too warm for February here in West Tennessee. So this big metal building I'm in, you know, it's got a crane in it. I got offices off to the side. I go to open the metal door, and I'm pushing, and I'm pushing, and I push the metal door open like a shield, and I'm looking, the rain's going horizontal this way. I'm looking for tornadoes, because guys, it felt like it was tornado weather. But guys, it was just gray skies, black and gray skies, but no tornado, luckily. But the sheer winds, the sheer force of those horizontal rain and wind was just amazing. Now, what I did find out was damage here on the ridge. Now, luckily it wasn't the back 30, it was on the front 7. Starla had called me, you know, my ex, you know, and said wanted to borrow the chainsaw if she could, because trees were down in the driveway. We had a long driveway to the Ridge property, the Ridge farmhouse, and 2 giant pecan trees uprooted across the driveway. One was down, one was like this. And big 18-inch diameter pecan trees, you know, super, super tall. Luckily, still great neighbors over there. Came over with a side-by-side and chainsaw, and I said I would help when I got home. She said no, she just needed the chainsaw for them to use. They didn't have enough chainsaws. So she got that taken care of. Otherwise, I would have helped her when I got home. You know, don't matter if you go through the life-changing situations we go through, you're still got to be good people to each other, right? That's the way to be. And I know she would do the same for me. So she got that taken care of. So when I got home, I was concerned. I was concerned about the chickens, the bees, the camper. Oh, guys, what about the tent, the portable storage building I built out in the woods with all my stuff from the house and the garage? I was worried. So on my way home from work, I called David from Come On Homesteading, and he's telling me his adventures with Mike from Drifting Dreamers 5. Guys, they were drifting and dreaming again. You saw the video already. If you haven't seen the video, go check out Drifting Dreamers 5 is going to have a video soon. But David had his Come On Keeping It Real, and he talked about the adventure Mike had again, being stranded. David stranded on one side, Mike stranded on the other, and people were sleeping in bad locations. I'll tell you that right now. So go check out their videos to see what happened over there. I was talking about bridges and stuff, and I said, David, Facebook gave me recommendations, ads for home delivered bridges one day. And I said, it had to be after I was talking to you, because how often have you seen Facebook give ads for bridges? I'm talking about 90-foot long bridges that they'll come and deliver to your house and set up, okay? So I told him about that, and he was laughing and everything. I get home, I'm scrolling through Facebook, you know, when I first get home, changing clothes and everything. What do you think's on there? Bridge commercial. Oh my, I sent Dave the screenshot of it. I said, dude, Facebook's listening to me. Now I've got the microphone turned off, so Facebook cannot use my microphone. So I don't know if Google's using it and transmitting it to, I don't know how that works. But guys, your phones are listening to you. Because how many of you, leave a comment down below, how many of you have gotten an ad for bridges? I'm talking steel, 90-foot long, 9-foot tall, delivered rail car bridges. They're like for, you know, bridges. After talking to David, oh my gosh. Okay, so I get home and fully expecting to see just craziness everywhere, right? So luckily, first thing I see is the chickens and the rabbits, good to go. Chickens and rabbits, good to go. So I park the car and I go around and go, all right, is the camper good? The awning was retracted. Luckily, I don't leave that awning down, but it was good. Thank you, Jesus. The camper where I live and sleep was good. Oh, I haven't checked for leaks inside yet because it rained. Oh my gosh, guys, it rained 5 inches the other night. And I don't know how much it rained last night and today, but it was probably 3 at least. This time it was more winds though. Oh goodness. So camper's fine, chickens and rabbits are fine. I jump on the side-by-side, the Kubota, and drive around to see the bees. The bees are fine. Yay! Yeah, the bees were fine. Very, very happy with that. I have, 4 colonies right now. The 5th colony is out there, and I got to get out there. I need to get out there this weekend and see if the honey frames are still on there, so I can, before the wax moths and all that get in there, because it has warmed up. If it's warmed up, the wax moths get in there, and it's not a pretty sight. They'll just slime the entire thing like something off Ghostbusters, slime me. So I need to get in there this weekend. I'll of course bring the camera along and show you my bee adventures, because it's this time of the year when I get stung the most. Because when it's rainy and windy, the bees are not happy. Those ladies do not like me, even though I'm trying to help them. Ladies, I'm trying to help you. Just let me be. Pun intended. So the bees were fine, luckily. So I drive into the woods, and the gray portable storage building. I look through the woods, and it looks like something might have happened. I think I see this whiteness next to it, or light-colored thing. And I pull up, and I don't see any damage right off. And what I saw was a big 12-foot ladder I had on a tree laying sideways next to it. It leaned over this way, so it flipped over a 12-foot ladder. Did not damage the storage building. And the storage building was intact, on the ground. Yeah, babe, good deal. Gardasol, good job. I have to leave a link down below. But guys, that's good. So I have not been up to the barn property again. That's not mine anymore, the big barn and the farmhouse. But Starlo did not say anything was wrong with the barn, but she did have those huge trees down. I mean, I wish I had I could show you a picture, but they were, again, 18-inch, 18-inch pecan trees, 2 big pecan trees, and it was crazy. It was very, very crazy. So guys, now that that's over with, the weather's starting to break. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of super white above the screen, because I got it so you can see me. I'm using the new camera. With the new microphone, so and I got it this time to where it's clearer on me and fuzzier on the back. So that's intentional. That's aperture. So cool. But I'm using the new camera and the new microphone, so hopefully that's good. But the weather is breaking. I actually saw a little bit of sun pop through this afternoon, but it's all cloudy again now. But I believe this weekend's going to be nice. Couple days of sunshine. It's not going to dry everything out, but I'm going to get busy. I've got bees to work on. I really, if my cables come in, guys, I need internet in the camper. I need internet. So I've got this wireless bridge system that shoots wireless Wi-Fi over from the house to there. It's not a Wi-Fi extender. It's a wireless bridge. It's totally different things. It can go up to 3.1 miles. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So if I get my cables in, I'm going to install that, and that way I can give much better upload speeds, and I watch my Netflix and do all that stuff, watch my YouTube a lot better. So get caught up on my Come On Homestead and Simple Life Claim and Country Road Cure. Come on. So want to get that done. Need to get the bees checked. I've got some bunch of brush from all of the tractor work I've been doing. I need to get put up, cut up, and all that stuff. I will have a tractor video this weekend. I have got to finish editing it tonight, and if I can get it uploaded, at hotspot speed, you'll see it tomorrow. If not, you'll see it Sunday. And I got Sunday's lessons from the Ridge already in the can. I've got the live out there now. It's are you a fan or a follower? I can't wait to do that one. So carry your cross, guys. Carry your cross. All right. So I got tractor battery right there. I gotta go get a new tractor battery. That one is dead. I think I mentioned on Ramblings that night. I don't know if you remember. Tractor battery died. I'm using the camper battery. I don't have any battery on the camper right now to run the tractor, and it's a little bit small, and I couldn't jump start it with the Kubota because the Kubota battery didn't have enough juice to keep it to jump it. So I used my Blue Eddy, 2048, 2400 watt, 2048 watt hour Blue Eddy. I plugged a car charger, battery charger, 12 volt battery charger into it, and charged my tractor battery in place in the middle of the woods, no power, off grid everywhere, and it did it. Lit that tractor right up. But I gotta get a new battery so I can put the camper battery back. Actually, I think I've got a new lithium battery coming to review for the camper. Oh, I can't wait for that. So I'm gonna go up to Kubota. As soon as I finish with this video here, I'm gonna go up to Kubota. I know I've got a New Holland tractor. I'll see if Kubota has a new tractor battery. This thing's this big. It's huge. It's 18 inches now. It's more like 48 inches. Get that new tractor battery, and let's see what else I gotta do. Guys, the camper air conditioning. This is a saga now. Okay, this is a saga. The camper air conditioning. The condenser fan broke. All the blades came off. You guys have seen the video. I put the new one on. I snapped the blade, but I glued it and it was fine. Well, when I had it running, still quite wasn't running right. I heard a thump, 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 thump. Well, I got up there. Sure, and again, these rambling guys, you get in the back behind the scenes story here. That fan, yeah, gone. And the reason is the dirt daubers were up in the evaporative fan. That's a squirrel cage. It's a barrel, and I opened all of it up from up top. It was a pain in the butt, and it had dirt daubers and had fan blades missing. So what it was out of balance, and out of balance caused the other end, the condenser fan, to hit the shroud, snapping the blades off. I think that's what happened. So I ordered 2 more fans, a squirrel cage and a condenser fan, and I didn't order the motor. But I got to thinking about it. The motor bearings may be going bad, causing it to shift like that. So I've already bought 3 fan blades, and I probably could have almost bought the whole motor and fan blade kit. But I'm going to be doing a how-to on changing those fans, those 2 fans, and the motor. I'm not doing the motor, but I'm effectively doing everything but the motor. So I'm going to do a how-to on how to clean your condenser coil, clean your evaporator coil, and change out your blower motor and fans. Be looking out for that. That should be a really interesting video. So even if you don't watch my reviews and how-tos very often, I think you might like this one since it's related to my off-grid journey. I'll put links on it. I may even put pieces of that in a RidgeLife video for you there. And hopefully this weekend, guys, I'm going to get to Lowe's and get the things I need for the patio area of the camper. I've got the inside of the camper the way I want it. I'm debating on putting up one of my deer heads, my Euro mounts. I got a small one that might fit one wall. You can't put too much in a camper, you know what I'm saying? Because plus you got to take it all down if it's not secured when you're traveling. So the camper is my man cave, and it ain't got much in it. I got my coffee pot, I got my toilet paper. Well, I don't really use toilet paper because I got a camper in the woods, but I try to save that till I get to work, because I'm trying to get used to for when I go to David's to come on homesteading. Because if I go up there, I'm gonna have to use a bucket in the woods. People, he ain't got no outhouse. How can you be a homesteader and not have an outhouse? Shouldn't that be one of the first things you do? Is build an outhouse instead of using a bucket the entire. He's got a shower, but no outhouse. Okay, I'm just joking here. One of his viewers put a comment on there, you ain't much of a homesteader because you ain't built an outhouse first. Well guys, David's one of the most innovative homesteaders I've ever met. That guy has got it going on as far as totally off grid and being comfortable. That man has got it. He's got his cabin, his abandoned cabin, made super nice for himself. He's got the shower, he's got the outbuilding. Dude's got it going on. So if you say he's not a homesteader because he ain't built no outhouse, you ain't got a clue about homesteading, guys, and off-grid life. But the inside of my camper is pretty much where I want it. But the outside has got work, and that work is going to come hopefully this weekend if I can get to Lowe's and they've got what I need. One Lowe's did not have enough of them. The other Lowe's did, but it's farther away. But I'm going to try to get up there. I just noticed I got a bunch of dust on this lens, so hopefully I'm not got specks all over the place. But guys, it's happening. It's happening. I contacted my good buddy Tripp about getting an excavator and a dozer out here, or at least a dozer, because after you see this weekend's video of me on the tractor, I don't care if you got Uber or not. Those sweet gums and this mud, it's not conducive to clearing land in the hour you have of sunlight after a 10-hour workday, after driving an hour to work, an hour at home. It's not conducive to that. If I had 8 hours every day to clear land in dry weather, yeah, I could get it done with a tractor. It'd tear it up a little bit. So I'm going to get an excavator and a dozer out here. Good buddy Tripp's going to come out, and he's probably going to pop it out in one day. And I got a bunch of other projects that I'm definitely going to need a dozer and excavator for the barn dominium and the road out there. That's something definitely I'll need them for. And if I have enough time, I may get a little bit of that done. So be on the lookout for that. So lots going on this weekend if the weather plays for me, okay guys? That thumbnails. If the weather plays for me, you'll get to see that very soon. So hopefully a RidgeLife video Saturday, if I can get the editing and stuff done tonight. I think Grandma Carol and I are gonna go eat some fish somewhere. Fish Friday, guys, Catfish Friday here in the South. And lots to do, and I hope you guys come along with me, all right? So guys, I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for the comments. Leave comments down below. I appreciate everything you say and do, and I'm still trying to respond to every comment. 22,000 subscribers now on my main channel and over 2,000 on this channel. It's getting tough, but I'm still doing my best to make that happen, guys. You always get a heart, okay? I read every single comment. And right now I'm still replying to every single comment, even if it's just a thank you or a howdy do. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life.